Alright, hi guys, welcome to this video. In today's video we're going to cover a couple of things. As you can see here, there's the list of things that we're going to cover, so I'm going to quickly read through it so that you know in advance what's coming. We are obviously going to cover stuff on boosters. We're going to cover things on running campaigns, alright, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. The red button below, the first intro video in your sales funnel, if you are using our sales funnel to obviously market your own Banners Broker business, the team guarantee, we're going to discuss that, commissions, where you earn them, how much you can earn, do you actually earn physical cash commissions or not, and what do you actually earn inside of Banners Broker when it comes to your downline, what roll-ups are, how they work, what the panel system or the locking of panels are and how that works, and when you should do it and when you shouldn't, and then obviously which panels to buy, how many panels you can have running, all sorts of stuff like that. The fact that everybody's account is going to be different, we'll cover that. We're going to cover time frames again, alright, because this is a very important thing. And then something called the macro, alright, which is basically it goes with that one there. So let's jump into it now. Let's go to the top here, there where it says no boosters on panels below green and also not on complementary panels. Guys, this is very important. I covered this in a previous video. And you shouldn't be buying boosters, guys, for any panels below green. And what do I mean by green? Let's just jump over to our trusty document that we've got here. All right, let me just jump up here. Let's use this professional pack where most everybody comes in at. All right, you've obviously received one green, one blue, one purple, one yellow. Now, remember I explained previously that there is this is a real business, guys. There are income and there is expenses, all right? So the expenses are obviously your monthly subscription, all right? Either it being the $15 one or the $100 one, all right? And then obviously boosters are an expense because you purchase boosters separately. The traffic packs that we have running is a monthly expense because it's $50 per month, all right? And then when you buy panels, obviously that is an expense as well. All right, it's more of an investment actually. All right, so let's forget that word because we aren't allowed to use that word. All right, but it basically, guys, it is an investment because you're putting that money in there. You're getting two things for each purchase that you do. So when you purchase an actual panel, let's say for $10, you're getting impressions for that. That's the advertising side that you can use from that $10. On the other side, you're receiving ad inventory, which is obviously the side where Banners Broker markets that for you, pushes that panel traffic towards that panel until it reaches your revenue cap, where it basically has doubled from $10 to $20, and then you receive your funds and they keep on advertising that same space, but they're making their profits on it. All right, so coming back to the point of boosters, guys, boosters shouldn't be spent on anything lower than a green panel because it simply does not make financial sense to do it. All right, rather just focus on buying boosters for green panels, red panels, and obviously the black panels. All right, because it makes sense doing it that way. You're making enough money on the actual panel itself to cover the expense that you did go about in buying or purchasing those boosters to actually decrease the time frame that particular panel is going to take to double. All right, so once again, guys, boosters are there to decrease the time frame it is going to take a particular panel. All right, in the maximum time frame that you can, or the maximum percentage that you can decrease that particular time frame is by 20%. All right, and we only focus on green panels, red panels, and black panels. Now, those of you who are clever and don't listen, it's totally, it's your decision what you do. I'm just giving my advice from a mentor's point of position, and being the team leader here, that's the way we suggest that you should follow things. All right, so don't go and buy boosters for things any lower than a green panel. All right, that's the first thing covered. So let's jump back to our actual list there. Alright, so the second thing that we're going to cover is don't run campaigns early on, guys. At least 200,000 impressions. Let's go and look at the website quickly. Alright, guys, so if you've started on the $500 level, let me just move this down a little bit. if you started on the $500 level, basically you had $500 inside of your e-wallet, and then you went and you purchased the professional pack, which costs like $415, all right, which is this one. This one here, $415. So you have got $85 left, all right. So you've purchased this, you've paid basically in advance for the first month's $15 subscription, and you receive these panels, and this is the total amount of impressions that you received because of these panels, all right. So if you want to see what amount of impressions you get for each panel, guys, then simply come over to this document. It's below this video. You should have already have it because it was in prior emails and in prior videos as well. It's called the Success Manual, all right, version 1. So let's just jump to another page here quickly. All right, so here's this diagram that you have inside of the actual PDF, and here you can see, for $10 you get 1,000 impressions, for $30 3,000 impressions, $90 9,000 impressions. It's basically that simple. You can see 10 10 30 3,000 9,000 27 or 270 2,700, basically 27,000. 81,000. All right, that's how you can remember it easily, guys. So that's the amount of impressions that you receive for each panel that you purchase. Now, inside of your campaigns tab, all right, below the impression bank, let's just click there on impressions bank. So if you've just started up, this is what you should have, like 42,000 impressions, all right, or basically 40,000. That's what you have received. Okay, so you can receive some more impressions from other panels and stuff like that, which is separate, but you should have at least 40,000 impressions, guys. And this is how impressions work. Let me explain this to you so you understand clearly. All right, every website in the world on the internet is loading. When somebody clicks on a link or puts in a domain name and a web page loads, and let's say your banner ad is here on that page, all right, when this page loads, that is one impression basically. So that means that if you have 42,000 impressions like this, that it means that a page like this across the entire internet is going to load 42,000 times with your banner ad on it, all right. And then if somebody clicks on this banner ad of yours, all right, then they will go towards your website, all right. Then they will go towards your website. If they don't click that ad, then they won't go there, guys. This is how media buying and banner advertising works, all right, or image ads as it's known as well, all right. That is how it works. It does not mean that if you have all of these impressions that people are going to actually click on your physical banner ad that is on that website. It's basically, guys, just like a newspaper, all right. Let's say this was a newspaper and there's a ton of ads here. It doesn't mean that if you are looking at this page that you are really going to react or act upon whatever this particular ad says, all right. So that doesn't mean that you're going to get business by just displaying on this particular website or on that particular newspaper page, all right. People need to really act upon it, phone you or call you, or simply, in this case, since it's online, click on the actual banner ad that you have, and then you will start receiving traffic because that people is going to go to your website, all right. So your banner ad needs to be good and should be something that draws people's attention and does not look like an ad, because people don't like ads, guys. We as humans, we have something which is called banner blindness, all right. We want to stay away from things that look like ads, all right. So when you do create these banner ads for yourself or get them created, simply try and make it look as less like an ad as possible, all right. So our suggestion out of obviously our experience, it is not even, it's not use the time and effort to actually go and put up a campaign, basically build a campaign. Let me just get this out of the way. Basically put up a campaign, yeah, right? If you don't have at least 200,000 impressions, out of that you will at least, get some clicks and get some traffic to your site, all right? If you play around with 40,000 or something like that, guys, you're just wasting your time, all right? Focus on your business. Send people to your own capture pages by word of mouth, and then obviously sign them up into this business using our sales funnel. It's as simple as that. So that is what I wanted to cover on impressions. Don't go and waste your time when you don't have at least 200,000 impressions. All right, so you will get 200,000 impressions the more panels that you buy for your own Banners Broker business. All right. So the next thing we have in line is this, the red button below the sales funnel intro video. All right, guys. So some of you, don't understand this, how this particularly works. So let me show you that page and explain to you what happens there. Alright guys, as we said, you can obviously use our sales funnel by simply, how this is working, you simply create your own capture page and have your own Aweber or autoresponder account and basically send people to your own capture page. When they put in their name and email address there, then obviously because you have set up your own emails and attached the PDF document, the team PDF document to it, what is going to happen immediately after they've put in their name and email address and confirmed their subscription, they are going to be redirected to this particular video, which is the introduction video of our team, which discusses me and Hayla and our past and everything about us, and basically the recipe and the guarantee that we have and this whole team thing. So they don't find out about Banners Broker in this video. They simply learn about our goal and what we want to help them with so that we can all as a team get everybody successful. All right. So in this video, this is where they obviously find out or are being directed to after they've confirmed their email. But while they're watching this video, at the same time, they are receiving your email from your autoresponder with your PDF in. And that PDF has got your personal Banners Broker referral link inside. So basically, they don't know about that email yet. They're still listening to this video and watching this. All right. And as you can see, I'm scrolling down here. At the bottom, there's like a space here. All right. This page has now just been loaded, guys. There will pop up a red button. All right. After like 21 minutes, because this video is nearly 22 minutes long. All right. And while they're watching this video, at the end of this video, it tells them that below the video there's a red button that they can click on. Alright? So this is how this works. As soon as this page loads, the page, you don't see it, but it does it in the background. It starts counting down on a timer for 21 minutes. And as soon as it reaches that 21-minute mark, the red box will pop up here, which will tell them click here to go and watch the next video. Alright, so in this video I tell them, alright, by now there should be a red box below this. Alright, and then they should obviously go and click there to find out what is the first step and find out about the actual company and the opportunity that we want to get them started at. Alright, so if they click on that red button, then it is going to take them to our team YouTube channel for Banners Broker, where they will get the introduction video, and in that introduction video they are going to learn that they have received an email with their PDF in, because I tell them that, and then they really need to go to their inbox to find the PDF and then obviously follow the step-by-step instructions in there to set themselves up, and obviously they join your team in that manner. There is no other links on our YouTube channel or anywhere else. Nobody can join us, guys. They can only simply join you because they only have your PDF. If they don't have your PDF, they simply cannot join this team. It's as simple as that. Alright, so some people were confused by loading this page and not seeing a red button down here. It's probably because you started playing the video and you skipped to the end to see if when I talk about the red button below there is going to pop up, and then it isn't here. It's because the red button, the counter that counts it down, is not attached to the video's time. Alright, it's attached to when the actual page is loaded, guys. So as soon as the page is loaded, it starts counting down 21 minutes, and then you will see a red button pop up here, which will redirect them, if they click on it, basically to the YouTube channel. Okay, and that's how the red button works. Alright, so the next thing we have in line is the team guarantee, guys. This team guarantee is only attached to the $500 level or higher, which simply means, people, if somebody joins your personal Banners Broker team, they also receive a $1,000 guarantee for success, alright, that they will make money and basically double their funds, alright, if they start at the $500 level, alright. If they come in lower than that, then that guarantee is not attached to them in this team. Regardless of the fact that they are coming into our team here, that is not what we give them. Alright, we don't give them the guarantee because we want people to start at that $500 level, because we're looking for a certain specific mindset individual. A person that puts aside $500 is a lot more committed, alright, than somebody who comes in at the $140 business pack level. So let's quickly just jump to the actual manual. Alright guys, so here we are. We want people to start at the $500 level. Basically $415 is going towards their first purchase of the actual package, alright, and the rest, the balance, the $85 is being left inside of their e-wallet. And within their first few days of being live, alright, they obviously tell you that they have purchased their package. You can see that they've purchased their package by checking your sales credits, alright, ensuring that they are a live pay team member. Then you simply send them the team training opt-in link that you should have, alright, and then give that to them, and they can obviously opt in and start with their training. So within their first 7, 8 to 9 days, they learn the whole business and they understand everything and know how everything works. All right, and this is where the level where the $500 or the $1,000 guarantee is attached at, from here on downwards. All right, so if people come in at this level, the professional pack or the enterprise pack or even the ultimate pack, then obviously they do have a $1,000 guarantee. But if they come in at the business pack, guys, then they don't have a guarantee. All right, so we don't really care about individuals that want to, try and play it safe and be, skeptical or whatever you'd like to call it. Because you guys that are seeing this, you've taken action, you're successful, your mindset is right, and you will reach success. All right, you all will reach $20,000 a month in this business. It's just simply a matter of time that'll get you there. All right, so stay focused and simply implement what you learn in the trainings. Now let's go back to the actual list and see what's next. Alright, so now we're going to talk about commissions. Alright, so what are the ways that you earn commission? So let's jump into one of the accounts. Alright guys, so here we are in the e-wallet. If you simply click on e-wallet at the top, you will see that it gives you all of this below the actual figures there at the top, right? So here we earn commissions on the following, guys. We earn commissions on the actual, we earn traffic. Alright, that's the first thing that we do. So whenever a downline member purchases a panel, you receive traffic, or as it is known, sales credits. Alright, we're going to cover that a little bit later in this video. But anyway, you receive sales credits, and when people purchases boosters, you're going to receive commissions on that. Alright, when people purchases traffic packs, you're going to receive 10% on that. So as you can see, here's an example of one of the members purchasing a traffic pack, all right, or traffic boosters. There you get $5, all right. And when a person actually purchases a traffic pack, then you receive 10% of that. So, and here you can see that there's a commission on a sale for a traffic pack, all right. So that traffic pack cost that member $50, all right. But then obviously the commission that you earn from that is $5, all right. And here are the proof that when people buy, traffic boosters or boosters, simply as it's known, all right, you earn commissions on that as well. So that's actual cash amounts that are added to your e-wallet. All right. Okay, so let's go over to the list again. All right, so here you can see next in line is sales credits. How do you earn them? Where do you get them from, and how do they work? So let's jump back into the membership area. So obviously what you want to do to be able to see that is simply come to manage inventory and go to any of your panels. Let's just jump to view panels, yellow panels. Let's go in there. And then simply when you are here, let me first take you to the actual, let's just go here. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Sorry about this, guys. Let's go here to manage inventory, then go down to sales credits here. All right, and let's jump there. Alright, so then we're in here. As you can see, it says there sales credits. Alright, so let's move down a little bit. Here you can see if people purchase panels below you in a specific account, then you receive, when they buy a yellow panel, you receive 1 yellow sales credit. When they buy another panel, which is a yellow panel, you receive 1 yellow panel as well. If they purchase green or purple or any other panels, especially when they start out with the packages, all right, they receive, dependent upon the package, they receive a number of panels. You receive 1 credit for each panel that they have. So if they've got one purple panel and 1 yellow panel, you'll receive 1 yellow sales credit and one purple sales credit. All right. So to qualify your panels, guys, you need 2. Let's say you've got a yellow panel that you want to qualify. You can obviously qualify it in a number of ways, as explained in prior videos, through traffic hits, which you get from the traffic packs that you have running, all right, if you have them, and then obviously from your downline members getting sales credits from them. So if this member now goes and purchase like he did 2 yellow panels, here you will receive 2 yellow sales credits, all right, and those 2 sales credits will help you qualify, or will allow you to qualify 1 yellow panel that you have in your membership area. All right, so that is how the sales credits work. So let's quickly jump over to the manage inventory. Let's go to the yellow panels quickly. All right, so here we are on the yellow panel page. Let's just jump down a little bit. Now, as you can see, any interface looks like this, or all the pages basically look like this. All right, guys, there's these bars here that show you the various different colors. You can simply click on them. If you want to go and view blue panels, simply click on blue. These figures down here is what we call the macro, which we'll discuss now. But here, this is the total traffic. If you put your mouse on top of this, you'll see that there's a box popping up there on the right here where it says 15,000, 22,500, 22,500, and this is the sales credits, guys, that you get. Remember that when you buy, all right, when you buy a yellow panel, all right, the traffic hits that requires it to be qualified is costing basically 5,000 hits. All right, so let me just show you that quickly in the manual. So let's go to the manual. All right, can you see here that it says 5,000 hits? All right, this one says 5,000 hits. So when somebody in your downline purchases 1 yellow panel, the amount of sales credits that you get is 1 sales credit, but it basically gives you half of what that panel is worth in hits. All right, so if a person in your downline purchases 1 yellow panel, you receive 2,500 hits, and then it shows up, right? Let's just jump back here. Then it shows up here as 2,500. All right. If somebody goes and buys another yellow panel, or that same member buys another yellow panel, you receive another 2,500 hits, which basically gives you 2 sales credits. So if you take this figure here and you divide it by 5,000, right, you will know how many sales credits you have to qualify yellow panels. Now you know that it costs 5,000 hits to qualify a yellow panel. So basically what it tells you here is that you can qualify 3 yellow panels with these sales credits that you have here, because you've got 15,000 sales credits, or 15,000 sales credits. So that allows you to qualify 3 yellow panels. All right, and it works exactly the same here, guys. If we jump back to the manual quickly and we look at the purple values here, the purple values is 15,000. So when a downline member purchases a purple panel, you will receive 1 sales credit, but it is actually 7,500 hits that you receive. All right, so when somebody purchases another purple panel, you receive another 7,500 hits. All right, basically giving you 15,000, allowing you to now go and qualify 1 purple panel. All right, so if we jump back to the actual traffic things here, let's just move this mouse again. Here you can see there currently there's 22,500. So basically there's only enough to qualify 1 yellow panel in this, 1 purple panel in this particular account. All right, so that's how this works, guys. You don't need to, count these things up and figure them out. It's just there to show you what you have available. I just want you to understand where these figures come from. All right, but if you get down here on the panel boxes like these, and you find an actual panel that you need to qualify, all right, if it says here qualify panel, if you click that box, the system is going to automatically decide and check, do you have sales credits for that particular color panel to use to qualify that panel, and if you don't, it's going to use traffic. Alright, so it will always first use your sales credits and then start moving over. If this is depleted, if there's a 0, alright, it'll start moving into the traffic that you have available. So you don't need to worry about that. I simply want you to understand where this 15,000 or whatever the figure is in there, where it's coming from. Alright, so it is important, guys, that you read through this manual and understand what is happening. So when you purchase a yellow panel, it costs you $10. You get 1,000 impressions that will be loaded into your impressions bank that you can now use for advertising, or basically add that together and let it accumulate until it reaches that 200,000 amount of impressions that we discussed earlier. And then here's just simply what it takes, the amount of traffic required or hits required for a yellow panel to be qualified so that it can start running and earn you revenue, basically doubling from $10 to $20. Alright guys, and just while we're here, I forgot something about the boosters. Alright, you will see next to your panels, alright, if they are running and they are qualified and they're not the first, complementary panels, that it will say, there'll be a blue box here which says traffic boosters. Alright, don't buy boosters. Like I said, don't buy boosters on panels anything lower than a green. Alright, it'll tell you the number of boosters that you need to qualify, or basically not qualify, decrease the time frame for this particular panel to a 20% mark. Alright, so don't buy boosters if there's a booster box below panels that are either blue, purple or yellow. Alright, so forget about them. Don't even focus on that. Simply, if you want to decrease time frames, only decrease the time frames by buying boosters on panels which are green, red and black. Alright, guys, so the next in line is roll-ups. What are roll-ups? How do they work? Where can you find them? So let's jump back to the membership area and let me show you that quickly. Alright guys, so all you need to do is simply, keep your mouse here on manage inventory and come down to roll-ups and simply enter there. Let's go in there, click on roll-ups, and on the roll-ups page, if you have any live panels that are not complementary panels, they'll be listed here. Alright, roll-up panels will only be here and can only be a roll-up panel that you can use for roll-ups when they aren't qualified yet. So that means that it has to be a panel that you haven't qualified yet and it hasn't started earning you revenue. Alright, so that is what an actual roll-up panel is, and simply what it means is that you need 3 of the same type of color panels before you can roll them up to the next color. So let's say you got into this business and you didn't have enough money to purchase a red package, or let's say now at the current moment you don't have enough money to buy a red panel. Alright, what it simply means is that you can simply buy 3 green panels, alright, as you have the funds to buy them, and let them just lie in there without qualifying them, so that they shouldn't be running and earning you revenue. And as soon as you've got 3 green panels, you can simply come to this page and select those 3 green ones and click on roll up, and it will automatically roll them up to 1 red panel. So basically it is how you change 3 panels of a particular color into another color of a higher standard or a higher value. Alright, this is not really something, guys, that you should be worried about, but it is something that you can do in this particular business. Alright, guys, I just quickly decided to jump into another account to just simply show you this traffic booster thing here, this box. Alright, so you can see it's on a yellow panel, guys, so forget about this traffic booster where it says, buy 1 traffic booster required. Alright, so don't invest funds on yellow panels. Alright, so simply focus on things from green panels and upwards. So let's carry on. Alright, so the next in line is locking of panels, guys. Now I've covered this in a previous video as well, so let's just quickly jump and talk about that first inside of the membership area. Alright guys, so now you can see there's 2 boxes below this panel. Alright, which is grayed out at the moment. And the only reason that it is grayed out is because you can see that this panel is live and it's already been qualified. There it says panel qualified. But if you buy a new panel or you receive a new panel when you just start out in this business, it'll tell you to qualify panel. All right, that's now apart from the complementary panels that you have received here at the top. All right, so if we talk about new panels, it should say qualify panel. If it still says qualify panel here on the right hand side, then these two boxes won't be grayed out. All right, the lock box is for this. You are simply only going to click on this lock box, all right, if you don't have the sales credits or the traffic to qualify this panel. So let's say you just bought a new panel, it still says qualify panel, but you don't have, all right, you don't have sales credits and you don't have enough traffic to qualify the particular panel, then these boxes will still be, be able to be selected. So simply then, guys, that is the only time you should come and click on this lockbox. You only click on this lockbox if you don't have traffic and sales credits to qualify this panel right now. All right. And the reason you click on this lockbox is because then it tells Banner's broker that you are going to qualify this panel in the future. You simply want to lock it and give the sales credit that this panel has to your introducer. Or the person that, your team leader who introduced you into this business. So by simply clicking on this lockbox, it releases the sales credit immediately to your upline, to your introducer, or to your team leader. All right, and that is simply, guys, how we all help each other. So instead of having a panel here, not having traffic to qualify it, or having sales credits to qualify it, and simply let the panel lie here without even giving the sales credit to your actual team leader, that would be stupid and that wouldn't be nice, because you would want your downline to provide you with the sales credits if they have the panels inside of their membership area, because it helps them, all right, and it helps you when you receive your sales credits. So if you have a panel here and you know that you are going to qualify it, all right, meaning that you are simply going to qualify it here by activating it so that it can run and complete its cycle, all right, or basically just complete its revenue run, all right, then click on lock. If you buy a new panel and you have traffic available and sales credits available, then you don't have to click on this lock box. You can simply click on qualify panel box, this qualify panel box, and it will automatically send the sales credit to your introducer or team leader, all right, and that's how that works. Now the transfer box works in exactly the same thing, guys. The only reason that you would ever click on a transfer panel is if you have a member from somewhere in the world or wherever, and they are battling to purchase their own panels or packages, and then you can simply buy, all right, a panel for them in your account, and then simply come here without qualifying it and without locking it. Simply click on transfer and selecting their username and stuff, and then obviously it'll be sent to them. All right, that is how you can help out other people who are battling to get the funds into their account or something like that. All right, so there's various different reasons, but that is what the transfer box is for. Okay, so let's jump back to the list. All right, guys, so here we are at this next question. This one is, which panels do we buy? All right, this is now, we received this this question a number of times, all right, especially those who are, figuring out a way as to how to make as much money as possible in this business. Guys, it's really simple. Understand that Banner's Broker is simply a mathematical thing. You can literally, guys, take out a calculator, all right, and take a panel value, let's say a yellow panel, and basically put $10 in there and just double it and double it and double it and double it and see where you will end up if you keep on doubling it and doubling it and doubling it. All right, that's how simple it is. So basically, guys, to answer this question, which panels do you buy? Guys, you buy panels from every color. That is what you do. So there's no specific panel that's better than another. You should have yellows and purple ones and blue ones and red ones and black ones. That's where you want to end up, because all of these panels drive your business and help you, they help making money faster so that you can obviously have enough funds to keep your business self-funding, basically paying for your traffic boosters, paying for your traffic packs, and obviously paying for your monthly subscriptions. All right, and then at the same time, obviously, the bigger panels and all that stuff is providing you with your income, your salary, or whatever you like to call it, out of this particular business for yourself. All right, so you buy panels, guys, as many and as much as you like. So let's just cover that a little bit deeper in the actual membership area. No, wait, before we go there, obviously we're going to cover that at the bottom here. Now the next one here is everyone's account is going to be different. And what do I mean by that, guys? Obviously, you know, a lot of people is going to start with a $500 level, but some people are going to spend extra funds on buying extra panels. Some people are going to buy more boosters than other people are going to do, and some will obviously buy more traffic packs than others are going to do, because some people are going to refer and sponsor people into their team and some people won't. All right, so that is why people's accounts will work differently inside of this business, and that's why we focus on teaching you this business within the first 8 to 10 days of your time frame in this particular business, so that you understand everything and see how you can change and tweak things personally for yourself. All right, there is no hard and fast rule, guys, to anything. There is no real strategy that you can follow. It's simply a thing that you need to understand, that this is a real business that has expenses. The only expenses are the monthly subscription for the actual business account, which is either $15 or $100. And then you've got booster expenses and traffic pack expenses. So if you run your business and you buy panels and you qualify them so that they double, the money that you make out of that should obviously just cover at least, all of those things that you are paying for on a monthly basis. And then the rest of the money is yours to do as you wish. Obviously, we say from our side that you should reinvest, most of your funds, because the more you reinvest, the bigger the panels is going to become, or the bigger amount of panels you're going to have. You're going to have more panels doubling every day, every week, and they're going to start doubling closer together. So you will reach a time frame where the actual panels are going to double every single day, and you're going to have multiple panels doubling on a daily basis. All right, that is what is going to happen for you. All right, so let's jump to the next one, which is time frames. All right, let me just get out this quickly. So firstly, you understand, guys, that there is different time frames. All right, and the time frames that I've given you in emails and in prior videos, guys, are there from past data, from over a year's past data. So it's an average, all right? It's not a set in stone figure, all right? As some of you have noticed that as some of the yellow panels have doubled within 6 to 10 days already, all right? We're dealing with a product, guys, that is traffic, and traffic comes in at its own pace. Sometimes a web page or a site or a capture page or anything will receive like 1,000 hits in 2 days, but sometimes it will receive 10,000 hits in 2 days. All right, so that is something that we cannot control, because we cannot control how many people are watching traffic, and that is the product that we have here. All right, so the average time frames for panels to double are these. So here I've got the actual time frames, guys. As you can see, the yellow panels cost is $10. So it's going to double from $10 to $20 in approximately 3 to 4 weeks max. All right, that's the average. All right, guys. Sometimes it takes, a little bit less, but sometimes it goes way faster than the actual time frames that you have here. All right. So these are an average, guys. It's not a set in stone thing. All right. Let me just change this up a bit. So obviously 3 months is like 12 weeks. All right. Like that. Let's just do that. And then obviously we have here at the bottom one, this can be 24, well, this is 24 weeks if you look at a 6-month period. All right, that is 24 weeks. So this is the amount of time frames or time it takes for panels to double. So a purple can go from $30 to $60 in 4 to 5 weeks, and a blue from 90 to 180 in 5 to 6. All right, guys, and so on and so forth. So I'm sure you get the picture here. All right, remember that this isn't allowed to be used in actual marketing, because it's not a set in stone figure. All right, so we don't want to tell people in marketing material that, listen, it's going to take you 5 to 6 weeks, all right, to double a $90 investment basically in a blue panel to 180, all right, in 5 to 6 weeks, because that is simply not, we cannot say, because sometimes it will go faster than that and sometimes a little bit longer than that. So these are the averages, guys. So if you want to work out what can you earn in this business, simply take out the amount of panels you have. Let's say you've started with a package and you started with the green package and upwards, so you have these panels there, guys. Simply see what you're going to get out of this initial purchase. So there's $400, guys. That $400 is going to turn into $1,600, all right? $1,600 within 16 weeks, because I'm talking about two doubles there, all right? This is only a one cycle, or one running through one cycle at the moment, all right? So this is one double. But all of the panels that you are going to buy separately after this initial purchase that you started with the package, these are the time frames that they are going to run at, all right? So when you go and buy additional blue panels or green panels or purples or whatever, this is the time frame it's going to take, all right, more or less, for a blue panel to double from 90 to obviously 180, and for a $270 panel, which is a green one, from 270 to 540 in 7 to 8 weeks, all right? So it's simply the first time a person starts up in this business that it's going to take the longest, all right? But remember that by the time a green panel, by the time a green panel has doubled from 270 to 540, these ones have already doubled, and they are busy doubling the second time already in that same time period. All right, so that is how this works, guys. This is an amazingly powerful business, and it's a brilliant opportunity. So don't mess this up. Don't market it the wrong ways, in the wrong way, because obviously Banner's broker will, stop your account until you have taken down all of that marketing material and start doing things the right way. If you start putting this type of information publicly, all right. So you're more than welcome to share this with people in your emails or in your actual Skype calls. If you chat with people in text or call them, or if you have discussions with individuals, then that is the way that you should do it. All right. So let's go back to the list quickly. And now we've got the last one, which is how much panels can you have running, all right? Now let's go and look at this quickly. All right, guys, so I know that you have heard a lot of information, so I do truly suggest that you watch this video again, all right? I know it might sound like a lot of things, guys, but if you take that success manual and you read through that, like twice or 3 times, then you will really understand this business. It's not a difficult business. It's just something that you need to understand firstly, and then things will really start making sense for you. All right. So covering the macro and what the macro is. Remember that we earn sales credits and we have traffic hits. All right, from the traffic packs that we purchase. All right, so in your total traffic amount, it will obviously tell you the amount of traffic that you have and the amount of sales credits. So in this account, you can see there's no sales credits. All right, and the total traffic is only 90,000. So this means that this particular account has only one traffic pack running, and there was 100,000 hits there, and already 10,000 of that was used to qualify 2 yellow panels. All right, so forget about that now. I want you to focus on what you see here below these colors. There are gray boxes here with figures in. All right, these figures tell you how many yellow panels you can qualify before this is going to be depleted. Remember that a yellow panel costs like 5,000 hits, all right, to be qualified. So if we divide 15,000 by 5,000, it tells us that we can today qualify 3 yellow panels. All right. So if this is for any particular reason at a 0, it means that you cannot qualify a yellow panel. Even if you have the sales credits or the traffic available, you won't be able to qualify a yellow panel if you have a yellow panel below that you could still qualify. All right. What you need to do then is simply qualify 1 panel of a higher value. All right, and it will automatically allow you to qualify 2 more yellow panels. All right. So if you have 0 here and you have panels that you want to qualify, firstly simply go and qualify a purple panel by using your sales credits and obviously the traffic hits that you have available, and the system will automatically, you will see that it'll open up 10,000 points here, basically allowing you to qualify 2 more yellows. And this you can see in this actual manual. So let me jump to the manual. Here you can see, guys, if you have for some reason a 0 in that box below the yellow which we've just discussed, all you need to do is go from yellow 1 step higher, which is the purple, and go and qualify 1 yellow or 1 purple panel, and it will immediately give you the ability to qualify 2 purple ones. Alright? If your purples are at a 0, all you need to do is go 1 panel color higher, basically to the blue, go and qualify 1 blue one, and it will automatically give you 2 purple ones that you can qualify, and it will give you 4 yellow ones that you can qualify. Alright? Or allow you to basically qualify 4 yellow panels and allow you to qualify 2 purple panels. And then the same thing on the next level. If for some reason you've got zeros below one of these 3, alright, let's say below the blue box here, alright. So if you've got a 0 down here, simply go to the green, alright, and go and qualify a green panel. So all you need to do is qualify 1 green panel, and it will give you 2 blue ones, 4 purple ones, and obviously 8 yellow ones that you can qualify. It won't give you the panels, guys. It will allow you to qualify 2 blue panels that you have already underneath your blue panel box, and it will allow you to qualify 4 purple panels that you have already purchased and have waiting for you basically there. Alright? And so on and so forth. So guys, once again, simply, it's not that difficult. Read through this manual. Alright? This is how this particular box works, and it works in conjunction with what I've just shown you here to these figures down here. Alright? All you need to do if you want to find out how many blues you can qualify, alright, before this is going to be 0, simply go to the manual. If you don't know the figure out of your head already, come to this box and see, alright, we want to qualify blue ones. The amount of traffic hits that it requires is 45,000, alright, so we can simply go back to this, alright. This blue, did we say blue? Yes, we wanted to qualify blue ones. We know that it's 45,000, so all we need to simply do, if you want to know exactly what you can do and can't do with regards to blue panels for today, you simply take that 225,000, alright, oops, let's just do that. 225,000 divided by the actual 45,000 hits that actual blue panel, you know, requires to be qualified, and divide that. So there it tells you immediately that you can qualify 5 blue panels today still, alright, before this figure is going to be 0. And let's say you've got 6 blue panels that you want to qualify today, simply go and for that 6th one, go and qualify 1 green one, and it'll immediately give you more blue ones to qualify, and even more purple ones and more yellow ones to qualify, guys. So that is simply how this works. So guys, this is all the things that we have just covered, guys. I suggest that you really, you know, watch this video again, alright, so that you can understand this. Things are going to slow down from here on with regards to training, because there isn't really a lot, you know, to cover in this business. It's really simple, really easily understandable, especially to those individuals that actually do take the time to watch the video tutorials in the back office, alright, below the actual tabs, and obviously read through the PDF manual that you have, the success manual one, alright, not the step-by-step one, and obviously watching these training videos more than once. Then you won't make mistakes, and you won't get to a point where you don't understand things, alright? Okay guys, so it's been a pleasure sharing this with you, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright, cheers.